So in a minute, I'm going to show you how I took that trade on Volatility 25 index. I'm going to give you a breakdown of how I took the 3 and 3 and how I took profits on that beautiful trade. So let's go, guys. So guys, this was exactly how I took that trade on Volatility 25 index. So when I came over here, I saw that price took out all this liquidity and then it broke structure to the upside, which I identified this as my pullback. So we had this pullback, which is called the inducement. So what happened? Price went up and broke structure to the upside. So this is my pullback. So I'm waiting for price to come take out this liquidity over here. And what happened? Price came and took it out. So right at this point, I was not active to get in on this trade. So I didn't have a problem. So I had to wait for price to come back to this area before I took that trade. And if you see the price action going on over here, we see that there's a break of structure over here. And price created, yeah, it's a double break of structure. You see the first one being this one. Oh, sorry about that. The first one being this one and the second one being this one. So it's a double break of structure, which signifies a bullish movement. So this was then said to be the pullback because this is the pullback, right? And every pullback is an inducement, which is liquidity. Yeah, there's a lot of money down here. So I was waiting for price to just come, take out all these buyers over here and mitigate my entry. So I had my entry over here. I had my stops and boom, it got me mitigated. And now this is the fun part where I had my re-entries. So at this point, what did I see? I saw markets creating higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Then I saw this higher low. Now, if you read this market structure over here, you can see that this is a break of structure. And what is the pullback? This is the pullback, which is the inducement. And then what happened? Price broke structure to the upside. And now I'll be looking at the closest POI after this inducement. So which is the closest POI after this inducement? It's very clear that it's around this area. So if you go down to the lower time frame, you're going to see the picture real clear. Okay, let's just proceed to the lower time frame in the 5 minutes. So look at it. You can see this area over here. So I had my entry over here, I had my stops. Price just went down, real down. I thought it was going to get me stopped out, but no. We went back up and I saw that this is good. So we had another break of structure over here. Now we had this break of structure and then price did what? Pull back and then broke structure to the upside, which we would see a deep retracement back into the area of demand. So that was what happened. Price went on, dipped into it. I took out all this internal liquidity at this point and then tapped over here. And mind you, instead of me to get in on that trade directly, I had to wait for extra confirmation where I see over here. So I saw this extra confirmation over here where I saw this market took out all of this. And then what happened? Market broke structure to the upside. And then once market pulled back over here, I got my N3 over here and then my stops over down here. And what happened? I targeted my fact TP, which is this. This is my fact TP. So I closed all the position on my fact TP and look at this. What a beauty. So I'll definitely be looking for a re-entry over here to either buy this market or sell this market, depending on what the price action is. So as it is, I only react to the market. I don't chase the market.